Hi, I'm Chef Krista with FoodShare. Today we are partnering with South Carolina Hospital Association in honor of Diabetes Awareness Month. At FoodShare, we care about the health of our communities and want to make food access available to everyone. Our boxes contain anywhere from 9 to 11 fresh fruits and vegetables every other week. Today we're going to help you use those vegetables in some simple recipes that will give you some confidence in the kitchen. This is pretty much your standard dinner plate. The American Diabetes Association recommends that you eat off of a 9-inch plate. So from center to center, it's a 9-inch plate. And on that plate, what we're going to do is we're going to fill half of it with non-starchy vegetables, a quarter of it with your lean protein, and the other quarter of it with some healthy starches or complex carbohydrates. What we're going to do today is we're going to roast some of those vegetables. A simple preparation. I have already started here some peppers, and we're going to add onions and asparagus. Toss that all with some herbs and olive oil and roast it at 400 degrees for about 10 to 20 minutes, depending on the vegetables that you're using. All right, so for this, I'm not going to do anything fancy. I'm going to just take this and put it into wedges in your roasting. We're going to do a little bit more of this bright color. If you can try to eat the rainbow, it's another bit of advice that's often used in eating more healthfully. All right. And then we're going to add some asparagus. Asparagus is a vegetable high in fiber, which is also helpful for eating healthfully. The recommended dose of fiber is 25 grams per day for women and 35 grams per day for men, and most Americans don't get that. Great, so we're gonna just drizzle this with a little olive oil. This is 5 spice powder, some Mrs. Dash salt-free garlic and herb. Look at that rainbow. Now we're talking. And this is all gonna go in as single layer as possible. And that's it. Very, very simple. So we've got our vegetables roasting in the oven. We're gonna keep building our plate. Hopefully those vegetables are gonna fill half of it. A lot of the times we wanna have something, rice, grits, potatoes, and I'm gonna show you the serving size for managing your diabetes. We should be having just about 1/3 of a cup of rice. This is 1/3 of a cup. I'm not saying you need to get out a cup measure every time, but I'm just gonna give you a visual idea of what that 1/3 of a cup looks like. But this is the 1/3 of a cup of your complex carbohydrate. As we continue to build our plate, we're going to make some peanut chicken skewers. This has been marinating in a bag. Make your life easy when you're in the kitchen. Just chuck everything in there. In here we have garlic, ginger, cumin, coriander, and some onions. And then it's all sort of bathed in yogurt, and that's tenderizing, much the same way you might use buttermilk. So I've had my skewers soaking so that they don't burn. We're gonna put our chicken pieces, some onions still stuck on there, that's fine. We're gonna put a whole bunch of skewers together. This recipe makes enough to feed about 6 people. This chicken is chicken thighs. You can use chicken breast. Chicken thighs are gonna just stay tender and moist. When we are making something, dips and sauces are always a great way to add tons of flavor, a little bit more nutrition. And today, this sauce is one of my favorites. This is a peanut sauce. Kids love this. You just dip everything in this. We're gonna drizzle this over our chicken after it's done, but you can use this sauce for just about anything. It's delicious. So what we have is some peanut butter. We have about a cup of peanut butter, and that's gonna go in. This sauce is so easy, your kids could even make it. A cup of peanut butter. We have the juice of 2 limes. We have 2 tablespoons of soy sauce. We have about somewhere between a teaspoon and a tablespoon, less is more, of honey. And then the kicker, here's the kicker, this is a chili paste. So this is up to you how spicy you like it. We're gonna go, this is only a teaspoon, but we're gonna go for it with the teaspoon. Going to be delicious. You could use a whisk, you could use what you have to whip this all together. And then when you're ready to serve this, you might add a little bit of hot water to thin this if you want to be able to drizzle it, or if you want it to be more like a dip, you can leave it just like this. All right, so we've got our pan nice and hot. Put a little bit of olive oil in there. Definitely you could be doing this outside. We're lucky we live in South Carolina where you can grill almost all year round. We're gonna put these on. Ooh. Get some nice grill marks on them, and then we'll put together our plate. So here we are surrounded by vegetables, and we're gonna build that plate with as many vegetables as possible, right? So we want half of it to be the vegetables. We could even throw down some lettuce. So we've got this half of the plate filled with vegetables. Put our chicken on there, and then our scoops of rice. I'm gonna make only about a third. Don't stress about it. And then some sauce for all of it. Our peanut sauce. I like to throw more herbs at it, so some cilantro is gonna go really well with this. And some peanuts. And there you have it. Your plate is really full of vegetables, some lean protein, and some complex carbohydrates. This is a great way to get more vegetables into your everyday. With diabetes so prevalent in South Carolina, FoodShare is eager to bring more fresh produce to you. We want to thank the South Carolina Hospital Association for having us here today and helping us spread the word about diabetes for this month of National Diabetes Awareness Month. If you would like to find out more about FoodShare Box near you, visit our website at www.foodsharesc.org and find a FoodShare hub near you.